How to overcome common lies we tell ourselves on a daily basis that holds salon owners back. So many of us get held back in our personal and business lives by our self-limiting beliefs. But the thing about those beliefs is we get to choose them, and we can choose positive, empowering ones or limiting, negative ones. Here are just a few of the common lies we tell ourselves on a daily basis. I'm not clever enough to run a business. How about this one? What will happen if it did not work? There's no point in starting a business when there's already so many salons doing the same thing. And the list goes on. But do you know how your beliefs are impacting you? Here's how we create them. We have a thought, we then add emotion to it, which creates motion, which creates momentum, which creates our belief system and gives us the results we got right now. Okay? So I've simplified it to this: thoughts, beliefs, mindset, action, results. So if you want to see different results, you've got to start with changing your current beliefs. Let's dive into some of the biggest self-limiting beliefs that hold us salon owners back. I'm afraid to fail. Nobody has a desire to fail. But the thing about starting or running any kind of business is it's risky. If you want to play it safe, go get a job. Otherwise, step it up, face your fears, and give it a go. I want to share a story from one of my stores, which was close to a hospital. And I was lucky enough to have some nurses and doctors come to me. Look, I asked a few of them, you must see a lot. What is it that has shocked you? And sort of leaves you like, wow, you know, the doctors and nurses, they must see some horrific things, yeah? Now, the thing that was funny, the number one thing that stood out for them is patients on their deathbed in all ages. And I replied, okay, tell me more. What the number one thing these patients had on their deathbed was regret. Things they wish they did in their lives they did not get to do, and now it was too late. And I've never forgotten this, okay? So going back to I'm afraid to fail. After all, you'll never know what might happen if you don't even try. Almost all successful owners, including myself, will openly tell you how they've experienced failures along the way to success, because that's how you learn and improve things the next time round. Try and see failure as a learning and growing experience. It's meant to be. And what's the worst that can happen if you do fail? Chances are you'll be okay and the world won't end, okay? I wish I was more confident. Lack of confidence holds so many people back in all areas of our life, including businesses. Running a business requires you to lead people, to give talks to your team, sell your services, and inspire people around you. Running a business requires a great deal of confidence because you will be stepping out of your comfort zone often. You'll be doing things you've never done before, and you'll be learning new skills as you go. Believe that you can master the art of confidence within, because if you want to grow an amazing business, you're going to have to get out of your old ways and become someone who's capable and confident. It needs to be perfect. I love this one. I can relate, and I've wasted years on this one. Perfection is your enemy. Nothing needs to be perfect before you unveil it. The truth is, if you're waiting until it's perfect, you'll never start. How much has your business changed from when you started? You need to make sure your offering is high quality. Yes, of course, but don't wait for it to be perfect. The quicker you get it out there, the quicker you can get valuable feedback from your clients and begin improving it. I'm not as good as my competition. Human beings like to play the comparison game. We look around at all the successful people around us, whatever that means anyway, and we compare ourselves to someone who is at a complete point in their journey. And the reality is, most people don't talk about their failures, their mistakes, or their lows. Most of us only see other people's highs, especially since the launch of social media. It's natural to feel like you might never reach the same level of success as someone else. But a lot of the time, it's because you're comparing yourself to someone who's already well established. Stop it and believe in yourself, okay? And just do it, because you can. Focus on yourself and your own journey and forget what anybody else is doing. I love this saying, it's none of your fucking business what other people think of you, right? Take that on board. Many of our self-limiting beliefs when it comes to business are tied to money. Have you ever thought we can't raise prices, otherwise we'll lose customers? The only way past a cash flow problem is to cut our salaries. I can't see a way to grow our salon past X. There are self-limiting beliefs at play here. You only see barriers to your growth, not solutions. So many salon owners are afraid to price their services too high out of fear that the market will reject it. This leads to a lot of underpriced services, which often leads to businesses attracting unsuitable customers. How do you overcome your self-limiting beliefs? Take a break and find a quiet spot to think and be still. Take a few deep breaths and think about why you started this business in the first place. What's your why? Write it down. Think of your 3 biggest limiting beliefs when it comes to your business. Write them down. Does each belief help or hinder you from achieving your goals and building your business? Is your why big enough to get you past those limiting beliefs? Write down what these beliefs will cost you and your business in the future if you don't transform them. Now rewrite these beliefs so that they are empowering, positive ones that will help you succeed in your business. Now create a morning ritual and every morning read out your positive beliefs and believe it. Pay attention to your self-talk. There are a number of other ways you can send positive message to yourself, which will help shift your thoughts and therefore your actions. These include working with a coach, practicing gratitude, seeking out new knowledge from books, videos, and podcasts, letting go of what you can't control, asking yourself what's the worst that could happen in any given scenario. If you don't want to be one of those many businesses that fail within the first 10 years and have regret for not trying, and then you've got to be exceptional. This begins in your mind. You will encounter so many obstacles, setbacks, and failures along the way, but shifting your mindset will help you move past those blocks and get to where you aim to go. The only people who succeed in business are those who believe they can. Thanks for listening. See you later.